Hello and welcome back to this week's video. In this week's video we are still in France, still not gone, still here, and we are back at the absolutely beautiful lake. So last week's video was a bit of a different thing. It was more of just like a story tell, keeping you posted what's going on with the Lost in Fishing channel and what I am doing here in the south of France. And if you haven't seen that video, it will be in the top right icon right now. So we are back fishing. I've just got the rods in. I didn't film it because I want to get them in as fast as I can because I've not got much time here. It's about 5:30, so I want to get as much fishing in as I can. And if you watched that recent video that I posted that I just mentioned, then you would have heard that I said I'm going to be posting a bee video this week, I think, but it has been pushed back, and hopefully it should be next week for the bees, for the bee video now. So stay tuned to see that if you're intrigued in that. But I've just baited up both rods, put some bait out on them. Actually no, I haven't put bait out on them yet, so I'll do that in a sec. But I've put my bait on the hooks and got them in. So I've got a CM1 wafter on one and just a boilie on the other, like I do usually. So nothing's changed from normal setup. So yeah, I'm going to throw a bit of bait out onto the spots now. And here we are, literally a handful of bait because I came down literally like 3 hours ago and baited up the spot. And let's chuck it in. And as you can see, the water has completely glassed off and it looks stunning with the church over there. And the lake is just absolutely beautiful. So for any carp jump, I will definitely see it from a mile away. So yeah, I'll keep you posted with what's going on with the fish, and yeah, I'll let you know when something happens. Right, so I've got a fish on, first fish of the session. I've only been here for about 30 minutes. And doesn't feel terrible, but this one ripped off. This is on the big 20mm boilie. And she's in the net, and she was quite big from her, so let's get her on hooks and let's get some pictures with her. Right, so we've got the fish here, and let's unhook her. Oh, not actually hooked, the hooks came out in the net. So let's unhook the net. But here you can see, she's a very lovely fish. And let's put this net so she definitely can't escape. And yeah, so let's get this rod that was just in the water. Let's get some fresh bait on it, straight back on the spot, and hopefully have another fish. And then when I've got this back in the water, we'll get some stunning pictures and videos of that fish there. A fast, active fish, we'll call it. Alright, so let's chill her out. And there she blows, an absolutely stunning common, and my first one of the session, and it's an absolutely mint way to start off the session. We're not going weigh her because she's probably about 14-15 pounds, and we don't want to put her through the stress of weighing her as well. But as you can see from the mouths and everything, these fish are perfect condition. You can't even tell where the hook's been in because I use barbless hooks always, and I catch pristine fish just like this. So what a reward from literally being here for about 30 minutes, coming down earlier on, baiting up, chucking a bit of baiting when I got here. And this is the sort of fishing that I love, quick, fast fishing. So I come fishing light, I bring my rods, net, waders, a couple bits, and that's all I need really. And then I stick my rods in, give it a bit, and catch stunning fish like this. So let's get her back in the water, and then we'll get some pictures of her. So we've got the absolutely beautiful fish here, and we're going to let her go, so she can go back and grow even bigger to what she is now. So she's probably about 14, maybe 15 tops, but absolutely stunning fish. The weight doesn't matter when they're this perfect. And let's let her go. Stunning, absolutely beautiful. Came off. I just lost that fish, so let's try again and see if we can catch it. Right, so we were literally just debating if we should pack up soon because I bet it's getting on to 8 o'clock now. And luckily, just had this fish absolutely scream off, and this fish has got some energy. It's absolutely screamed off, and luckily it's still on because, as you've seen, we've had a couple of weird liners or dropbacks. Something weird has been going on. Might give us a little show here. Ooh, I think it's a nice little common. Yeah, it's definitely common. As I've said, in this lake it's quite rare to have a mirror. I've only had one mirror since I've been here, maybe two actually. Back they're an extra £10 from what they are. And she is in the net. Oh, she's nearly not in the net. Let's go. That fish was hooked in the bottom mouth, but it wasn't in very well. So, again, let's get her unhooked. Let's get some pictures of this stunning fish. And we'll see if we can get an extra one. I'll get her unhooked, get the rod straight back out like I usually do, just in case I've had a fish straight off the mark. So, I'll get her unhooked. There we go, unhooked. The water has now glassed off as well. It looks absolutely stunning. Right, so we've got this absolutely beautiful fish here, a lovely little baby common, and unfortunately he has caught his top fin, as you can see there, in the net, and I'm absolutely gutted that he's done this, but he backed up into it and it's literally abrasive. It's literally got like barbs on it, and he's backed up that fin into the net, and I'll put some carp care on him before I release him, and I'm really gutted about that, to be honest, because I hate seeing a fish to get injured in my care. I couldn't have stopped it all. It was just when he was thrashing around in the net. I picked him up on the net and he was caught a bit, so I unhooked him. I unhooked the net off the top fin, but he will heal and he will be fine. But nevertheless, this is probably the smallest fish I've had from this lake, but oh, he's tensing up. But it doesn't make him any less stunning than all the rest of the fish. So yeah, let's get him back straight away, and we've probably only got about half an hour left on our time, and we'll see what we can have as well. So here we are, we've got this beautiful little common, and we'll get her straight back in the water as fast as we can, but absolutely chuffed with it, and this might actually be the perfect way to end the session, but we'll see what the next 30 minutes can bring. Let's get her back. When she realises she can go, she'll be kicking off. So just released that fish back into the water, and as I said, we've probably got about 30 minutes left. I'm currently falling back into the lake, but I'm currently 2 rod lengths away from my fishing spot, just over there, so I should probably leave the water, but it's actually quite nice. And I suppose it's been about 25 degrees today, and it's been hot, so coming in the pond a bit is actually quite nice. But yeah, let's see if we can get another fish before the session ends.
We might as well keep him.
I got my little friend here, got a turtle. He's cool. Right, so we are back at the forest, and as you can see around us, it is a bit more cleared out from what it was in the past. So yeah, we've been doing a bit of work down here, but we have figured out that that tree there that we cut down, that's not our tree. That was the farmer's tree, and we figured out where our boundaries were because we didn't know where they were. So we've got a little peg in there, and basically our land comes from that peg all the way to the top of the forest to 200 metres that way. So we've got a lot of land here to play around with. So we're still going to stick with this spot to put our bees for the time being, just because there's a really good spot there where it's really flat, but as you can see, it's a vertical hill, and I don't know how I'm getting beehives up there. So we're going to sit down here where it's easy access. The literal entrance to the forest is just over there, and it's nice and easy. So I'll come down today, just do a few trees cutting down, just a few bits and bobs. But we finished up fishing. I never really spoke to you at the finish. The fishing video kind of just ended, but we finished up there fishing, and I had them 2 beautiful fish, and I was really chuffed with what I had. And yeah, so we ended up packing up because it went about nearly 9 o'clock and we still didn't have any tea. So we ended up packing up and we finished up there for the day. So I thought I'll come and do my outro here and show you and talk you through what's going on here. And I know I said I was meant to get my bees, and this week's video was meant to be the bee video. It will now be next week's video because I should be getting them Monday, and I know I said that last week, but this Monday it's been confirmed. we will be getting the bees. So next week's video will be a bee video. So if you're into that, make sure you like, subscribe, and you stick around for that. So yeah, for the first bit, we're going to just have one beehive, and it's probably going to go literally where we're standing in, just this open area. And yeah, so we're going to have one beehive, hopefully expand that to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the rest. And hopefully get a good honey harvest and do a bit of selling them, make some candles, and we'll take you through the whole progress of it. And don't worry, the fishing videos aren't going anywhere. And if you want to see other sort of videos that I'm doing in France, like what I'm doing at the campsite, like a daily vlog at the campsite, whatever you want to see while I'm in France, let me know in the comments down below and I'll try to make it happen. So thank you very much for watching this week's video, and I'll catch you in next week's video.